Welcome to another edition of Interruptions. I'm your host, Otis Smith. Today, I got another banger, got another treat for you guys. These guys, you know them. Well, some of you may not know them by their name, but some of you may. We have Timothy and we have T-Ron. You've seen that, you've heard their music. You heard Locked Away, Makeup, Locked Away Again, Checking for You, I'm That. And the thing that started it all, Losing It. I'm talking under the RC City, Rock City. What's up, fellas?
Man, what's up, brother? How's it going?
Everything's
The
going
word.
good, man. Y'all still, please tell me y'all are, but y'all still call ATL home?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm in the
I,
ATL right now.
Yeah.
I'm from Atlanta. I live in Atlanta. Well, I'm outside the skirts now. I'm out in Loganville.
Oh, dope.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. No, we love Atlanta, man. They've been trying to get us out of Atlanta for a while, trying to convince us to move to LA and all kind of places, but we're not leaving Atlanta, man. We love Atlanta, man. Atlanta, everything good and bad happened to us in the city of Atlanta.
But hey, listen, I did an interview and somebody told me, said, look, man, when you blow up, I'm telling you, you're gonna have to move to LA. And I was like, man, y'all want too much money for houses out there. I said,
It,
what y'all charge for houses? I said, you know what I can get in Atlanta? You know what I can get?
I mean,
hmm
it's not even that. It's just the energy of the people and the energy of Black people. When we first moved to Atlanta, for me, that's the first time I saw Black people driving Ferraris, and from St. Thomas, I ain't never seen nobody in a foreign car in my life, especially a Black man. And I saw a Black man
Yeah.
in a Ferrari and a Lambo and all that stuff, and I was like, I'm gonna make it. This is where it's gonna happen. So I've loved the city of Atlanta since the day I was introduced to it, and I think that's where I want to spend
Hey,
majority of my time.
well, you know, when you stay in Atlanta too long, and I know you guys know this, that we just say you from Atlanta. We don't even.
Oh yeah,
I know, right?
yeah,
You've been
for
here long
sure.
enough. It's like you from Atlanta, boy.
Yeah, you from Atlanta. So how did you guys come up with the name Rock City? How did you come up with the name Our City?
Uh, believe it or not, it wasn't really hard coming up with a name Rock City. Where we come from, St. Thomas
Mm-hmm.
is nicknamed Rock City, so that's where our name come from.
Okay.
The U.S. Virgin Islands consists of St. Thomas, which is nicknamed Rock City,
Okay.
St. Croix, which is nicknamed Twin City, St. John, which is nicknamed Love City.
Oh wow. I told my daughter I was interviewing you guys because her boyfriend is from VI. So
Oh, fire.
we just had
Yeah,
the baby shower. So I told him, I said, hey man, I'm interviewing your boy,
Yeah.
interviewing your home folk.
yeah,
what kept
yeah, that's love.
what kept you guys grinding for your music, through the hard times when you guys first started? Like, when you guys were in Miami, Florida, and it wasn't jumping off, and then you came to the ATL at first, and then it wasn't jumping off, and you had to go back to VI for a minute. What was that thing that kept you guys still grinding for your music?
It was a couple things. It was a couple things. Me and my brother, obviously, we're brothers. So
Right.
just having somebody to bounce off of, because the good part is we never felt like quitting at the same time. If my
Okay.
brother felt like if my brother felt like I'm done with this, it was like, come on, bro, we got this. And if I felt like I'm done with this, he was like, come on, man, we got this. So that's always been a blessing to be partners in that way. Our parents, they instilled drive and strength in us, and our dad, he taught us everything we knew. So it's kind of like, yo, bro, daddy, mommy, they wouldn't really want us moving like this, bro. We could do it. And I think number one, I mean, when my daughter was born, I just feel like everything kind of shifted for me, especially, and for my brother, because it was kind of like, okay, bro, it ain't about you and I no more. I mean, we was kids and it was cool and it was fun, but she's not gonna be uh raised the way that we were. She's not
Mhm.
gonna live in poverty and in hard times like we had to. So we kind of just we worked hard before, but I just think we went to some kind of super level when she was born, and that's when everything clicked, and that's when we really started to pop off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I mean, you know, for me too, it was definitely a lot of what Tehran said, and you know, outside of that, we didn't have nothing great to go back home to.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? So
Right.
for us, it was like, this has to work. It has to. You know what I mean? And we, you know, we believed in each other enough to push each other every day, and, you know, convince each other every day that it's worth not giving up, not quitting, you know? So all those things, they were a combination of all of those things.
And I feel like, you know, a lot of people miss out on that. And what I mean by that is sometimes the struggle makes the grind harder. You know, sometimes if everything is just given to you, then you don't grind as hard because you feel like you still got this comfort level. But coming up, excuse me,
Yeah,
coming up the way you guys came up, it just forces you to go harder because you're not trying to stay where you already are. You know, so sometimes being uncomfortable pushes you to comfortability.
man, that's a real statement. I always tell people, I always say, man, comfort is the devil. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know,
That's right.
comfort kills growth, and growth is the only way
Yeah.
that you're gonna, yeah, comfort, and if you kill growth, you know, you're basically done for. So no matter how successful you are, how far you've gotten in life, or how close you think you are to your goal, there's another level of intensity, and there's another version of yourself that you got to unlock. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? In order to get it. Everybody that's successful woke up one day and realized, I got to become another person. I got to become another person that's different from the person that I was raised to be. I know that's crazy. That sounds
No,
crazy, but like,
no. I'm with you, dude. I've been, trust me, T-Ron, I've been preaching that. It's like
yeah,
you can't stay the guy. Like, okay, so when you have children, you can't stay the guy that you were to the woman who met you to produce that child, because that's
at
not who the
all.
child needs. So now you got to evolve into somebody else to be who the child needs you to be. So yeah, man, that's why I said I was with you when you yeah, you speaking
Yeah, yeah.
facts.
So it's all about evolving, and I don't think anybody, you know, has, well, nobody can, because we're all individuals. But when it comes to me and my brother, man, we've evolved into something that I don't even think we ever in a million years would have thought we would have evolved into. You know what I mean? Like, just coming from St. Thomas, and what the initial goal started out to be, and what the success became. I
Mhm.
just don't. I don't think. I don't think we saw us getting here. You know, it's one thing to be like, yo, when I grow up, I'm a sing songs and I'm gonna be successful. And then you grow up and you like, nah, bro, I'm like the top. I'm in, you know, like, you know, I'm one of the top dogs in this thing. Like we like some of the biggest in our field and in our craft. That's when you start to think like, golly, I mean, I just wanted to not have to sleep on the floor. This is a different level right here.
Well, to quote you guys, I just wanted a Beamer.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I
Hey,
started out as you know, just wanting, yeah, a Beamer car,
What Beamer did
something
you guys
simple as.
want it? What Beamer did you want? He'll come back in. I think he must have hit something.
You know what? To be honest, at least for me speaking, at the time, when we were kids, you know, growing up in the neighborhood that we grew up in, to be honest, it was just to be able to say you have a Beamer,
Uh-huh.
period. You know,
yeah.
it was like, it was cool. It was cool, and you know, unfortunately, you know, the only place for us to see that was in these bad neighborhoods, which, you know, further tells you that it wasn't a policeman driving a Beamer, in other
Right.
words,
I know
you
what you're
know.
saying.
But yeah, you know, but this was the first time we saw things like this, nice things, and, you know, Black people having nice things like this. You know, and when you first get to see something like that growing up in a neighborhood, you know, of poverty, you know, you's like, yo, I gonna get a Gucci chain one day. I gonna get a Beamer one day. You know, like as a kid, you think
No,
and stuff like that
no,
before you even
no,
in the house. You know
I
what I
see
mean?
you. I see you. Well, listen. You know what's funny? Like I grew up, in the ATL and everything, right? But still, for that hook on y'all song, you wanted a Beamer, but that's what I wanted. I wanted a 740, right? Growing up, and
yeah.
I grew up middle class, but I wanted a 740. So, sometimes people don't realize no matter where you go, sometimes people are the same. Like you guys are from VI, you can't, but we still had the same vision of driving a Beamer.
Oh no, no.
Yeah.
It's insane, but sometimes in order to get what you want, you got to believe you already have it first. You know what I'm
Correct.
saying?
Yep.
Sometimes, and that's the thing in our communities, and as poor Black kids, when you can't see it, sometimes you tend to not believe it. You like, yeah, I want to grow up and go to college, but nobody around me did it, so I don't know if that's possible. I want to grow up and be a rapper, a singer, or a songwriter, producer, or a basketball player, but I don't know nobody around me that's ever done it, so it seems impossible. So the first thing you got to start to do, like me and my brother, affirmations and saying things out loud. So Simma, I just want to buy
Correct.
me a Beamer. Those type of things, as simple as it sounds, those are
Mm-hmm.
affirmations, and those are things, like, you got to tell yourself, you got to say it to yourself till you convince yourself. And I think once you convince yourself and you know it's real, not even believe, because belief, there's still doubt. But when you know it's real,
Yeah.
oh my God, then nobody can take you off that path. And you're gonna get it, not even realize that you're getting it. Because you're like, hey bro, I don't know about y'all, but I'm gonna get a Beamer. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not gonna be poor. My mom is not gonna work. My kids are gonna live better lives. I'm gonna be successful. I'm gonna have 5-star vacations, and I'm gonna fly first class. I'm gonna fly private. I know those things may not be important to everybody. I'm saying, but whatever is important to you, I
Right.
think you need to start. You speak that thing out loud, and you stand on it, and eventually, with dedication and work, man, those things just
Yeah.
fall into your lap. They every day too.
Yeah, that's I mean, you preaching, man. Call those things that not to be though as they were, you know. What I know you guys are from VI, and I never have had a chance yet to visit VI. What type of place is that? What's the what? Tell me about the beauty of where you guys are from.
I mean, it's beauty all around, because there's beauty even in the ugly parts.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
You still find beauty in those areas. You go to some of the bad neighborhoods maybe, but then you might see some of the most beautiful kids in that neighborhood, beautiful
Mm.
little girls, or just very handsome little boys, and
Mm-hmm.
or you might see just the essence of Black love within that community.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And outside of that, just the beauty is mostly in our culture, from the way that we dress, the way that we walk, our lingo, everything. It's in the music, the way that the girls dance to the music, the food. You know what I mean? Like the beauty is in everything, the beaches, just even the landmark features is beauty in those areas too. But the Virgin Islands in a whole, and not just St. Thomas, but St. Croix, St. John, like
Mm-hmm.
overall, the Virgin Islands is absolutely a beautiful place, And like I say, is sometimes people have this stigma, or I guess they have this concept in their mind that, it's the United States paradise. At least that was the original plan,
Right.
for the Virgin Islands. It's so much more than that. It's a real place with real people where real stuff happen. But you have people like me and my brother that could make it off of a place like St. Thomas and accomplish the things that we have. You also have like Tim Duncan, who could make
Yeah.
it off of an island like St. Croix and accomplish all the things that he had. And then so on and so on, and so many other multi-talented people in the industry, outside the industry, that's from the Virgin Islands, and it's beauty in every bit of that. You know what I mean?
Yo, yeah, you described it perfectly. You described it how I hoped you would, you know, because no, seriously, because you're talking about not only the culture, but the people, like you said, the beauty in the people. You know, sometimes when we say the beauty, we're thinking about landmarks or the vacation spots, and you're saying, hey, listen, even in the places that are supposed to be the hood areas or whatever, there's still beauty in that. You know, you have
Hell
to
yeah.
you have to know what you're looking at, and so you get, that's why I asked you guys that question, because from you guys being there, you still know what's beautiful. Like I could go visit and you could say, hey, hey Otis, we're gonna take you down here. And I could be like, hold on, man, where we going? And you be like, look, don't worry about it. When we get there, you're gonna have so much fun, it's gonna trip you out, right? And I would think that we was going to maybe somewhere that's a tourist section or something, and it wouldn't
Yeah.
be that. And that's great for you to articulate that in that way.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it, man. Absolutely.
Talk to me about that song. I mean, man, I just love that song, man. I'm that. I want to go back to that because the hook, I'm that, the N word, I'm that nigga. And
Yeah.
for me, what that song represented was, you got, and let me know where you guys were with it. But for me, what I took away from that song was, I'm that one. Like, from where you
Yeah.
guys were
Yeah.
from, I'm that one. I'm the one
Yeah.
that's gonna make it. I'm that one.
Oh no, no. I mean, you said it perfectly correct. Like, we made that song on some like, yo, we them guys. You know what I'm saying? And then we took the Beanie Man, Sima, who got
Yeah.
the keys? We flipped that because if you know anything about Caribbean people, all our dialects and our cultures are similar, yes, but different, so different.
Mm-hmm.
So it was important for us to be like, because as a Virgin Islander, a lot of people mistaken us for Jamaican. So we was like, yo, we want to flip this Jamaican record and say it how we would say it. So when people hear it, they'll be like, okay, they Caribbean, but that's not how Shaggy would have said it, or Sean Paul. What island are they from? And start that conversation. And then just we the biggest from like, as far as musicians, and we the biggest.
Mm-hmm.
So we was just like, hey, bro, we them ones. You know what I mean? I can't speak for planet Earth, but as far as the Virgin Islands, we them niggas for real. You know what I'm saying? So and we just did it different than normal. Most black kids or black stories, it's like, yo, man, I was in a single parent household, and I was a street dude, and I sold this, and this happened to me. Nah, bro, we grew up in the ghetto. We was poor. We grew up with our mother and our father. You know what I'm saying? We hustled. We had regular jobs. We went to high school. We graduated. We wasn't kids that got into the trouble with the law. None of that shit. All our friends were gangsters. All our homeboys was real street niggas, and we was just like, yeah, man, I feel you, but my daddy had killed me, and our dad came from that world. So it was like, nah, we not gonna do that. And we made our music. You know what I'm saying? And it's so funny how we got so big because we knew we couldn't talk gangster shit. So
Right.
me and my brother literally became more like Public Enemy. Like, we went after the police and the government and the system,
Right.
like, musically, and that's how we got really, really big, because we was like, yo, fuck the government, fuck the governor, fuck the senators. Like, we just used to go crazy, like, and that's kind of like what made the transition into making us like local heroes, and everybody from where we from being like, hey, bro, they talking that shit. They talking how they speaking that
We're
shit that
speaking
we
that
feel.
real. Yeah.
Yeah,
Speaking that
that
real.
and
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
even Locked Away, as big as a hit as it was, that song, our dad did 5 years in prison, and our mom waited for him and stayed with him. So it's not like the music is just like, oh, let's just, we've written so many hits for so many people, but still, when we write our music, it comes from a real place.
Real place. Real place. Right.
Yeah.
I just want to know, Tim, did you I'm sorry, Tim Ron, did you know that was Tim that drunk your juice in the video? You came
Oh
in, you
man.
lit.
Oh man. Oh man. Yo, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, man. Like I be telling people like we real brothers, same mother, same father. So all of those, that's our real dad in the video, our real
Right.
mom, my daughter, my brothers, nieces in the video. And you know, we wanted to show St. Thomas, and we wanted to show people like, yo, bro, like this is real family business right here. This is not like, oh, a homeboy and we decided that we was gonna rap together. This is like we 10 months apart. We, you know, everybody calls us Irish twins because we're literally the same. Right now, me and my brother are the same age right now. And you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And my birthday is March 13th, so I'm about to pass him, but we're twins for a whole 2 months. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Yeah.
you know, that whole video and everything, if people watch it and if they look at the subliminal messages, they'll be like, yo, these guys are real. This is real blood right here. This is real talk right here. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what? That I will say the part that threw me off was at first I didn't know y'all was brothers at first because when you guys
Ah,
did when you got now I knew you guys had to be from the same place because I remember when you dropped losing it, right? When you guys dropped it, I like the look of the video. And I said, hold up, these guys. I said, wait a minute, these guys different because you guys were singing but yet you was given that VI element, you know, that Caribbean element with
yeah,
it, right? But you would rap. I like, hold on, man, these boys just switched the whole music game up. And then, you know,
yeah,
excuse me, then, you know, when you guys got to the end of the video, you gave them some more hip hop, like, look, dog. And that was kind of more like, I'm telling y'all, we coming. And,
yeah,
and, when I saw, and then when I saw I'm that, I still didn't quite know y'all was brothers because you know, for me, like the way I grew up, my I don't have any biological brothers, but the guys I grew up with that are still my, you know, like my brothers to this day,
yeah, yeah,
always call their fathers dad.
yeah,
So I
Yeah.
thought that's what Tim was doing when he came in when he came in the house. I thought it was like, oh, what's up, Pop? But no, that is y'all had a same Pop.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, so
yeah.
that's man, it's beautiful, man, to see y'all the way y'all work, man. It's beautiful. Now that you guys are, you guys are songwriters, you are producers. Um,
Mhm.
who names? Let the people know some of the artists that you guys have done production and songwriting for.
Oh man.
Everybody.
Yo, I'm not lying. Like, I mean, we could go down the list. If this is in love for Jennifer, let's go back. If this is
Mhm.
in love for Jennifer Hudson, music for love for Mario, man down for Rihanna, pour it up for Rihanna, we can't stop for Miley Cyrus, only for Nicki Minaj, Trinity them girls for Nicki Minaj, the night is still young for Nicki Minaj. Oh my God, I'm trying to think.
Pour it up,
I'm drawing.
Rihanna. You did that already. Man
Oh
down.
yeah, I
Yeah.
said pour. I said Rihanna. Oh, Kisses Down Low, Kelly Rowland. Never End, Future, Kelly Rowland. Kanye West and Future, I Won. Oh my gosh. The new Chloe Bailey, Have Mercy.
Phil, hold up, Future
Um,
and who?
Future and Kelly Rowland. We don't want to
Okay.
never end.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? It's a
that's
but. It's
y'all,
like yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah.
man.
Yeah, I won by I'm not I won. I bet Sierra, Level Up Sierra,
Kisses down
uh
low.
Kisses
Crazy.
Down Low,
Wow.
Lizzo, the first album.
You know I'm mad now, right? You know I'm mad
Why?
now. Because I feel like, and I had this as a question for you guys, so I'm gonna just go ahead and jump to it. Far as like, do you guys feel like you guys get the credit far as the acknowledgement that people really know that you guys are out here, you know, producing and songwriting for other people as well as putting out your own stuff?
I'm glad you asked this question. I'm so happy you asked this question, right? So now as artists, we don't got now as artists, I'm gonna say I don't think we got the recognition that we deserve because I really believe that What Dreams Are Made Of is a classic album. You know, we almost gold. The album's gonna be gold at the end of the day. Locked Away is a hit. The album is filled with hit records. I think the music is incredible, unique, and different. But as songwriters, I just feel like as a songwriter and a producer, it's called a behind the scenes job for a reason.
Right.
And when I was young, I used to be like, man, they don't get. But everybody that needs to know that we are the shit.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, everybody with the checkbook that writes a check that pays,
Gotcha.
that pays that pays today's price and not yesterday's price.
Right.
All those people, they know who Timothy is and they know who T-Ron is. They know who our city is, and they are fans, and they have utilized us in the business for going on 16 years. So my thing is, if we write a song for Rihanna, I don't get offended or bothered that Rihanna's fans don't know that we had anything to do with it. I feel like Rihanna is the star and the light should be shining on her. The light shouldn't be shining on me and my brother. We when the light is when we drop a new R City record,
mm-hmm.
it's our time to shine. And that's when the world should look at us. But when we write a record for somebody or produce a record for somebody, it's like, hey brother, this is your time to shine, man. Go out there and let the world know that you're a superstar and you're incredible. It's not about me. It's about you.
Gotcha. I like that, man. When y'all gonna do some stuff with this is a side question. I ain't even had this as a question. But when you guys go do something with my boys J.E. Jagged Edge?
Oh man, you know what? I actually like Jagged Edge because they brothers, huh?
Well, you got the two twins, and then my little brother, like I told you, one of the guys I grew up with, like he's like my little brother is Wingo. So
everybody, throughout half of my life at least, I've had a gang of people, different people, tell me how much I resemble these twins from Jagged Edge.
Yeah, you do kind of favor the twins.
I've been hearing,
but I'm saying with you guys pen and their pen, what they do and what, man, I think it'd be such a beautiful. I think it'd be a collaboration, man. It'll be something ain't nobody seen yet, and because you guys can sing and they can sing, they got a strong pen, and you guys got a strong pen. I think, man, y'all and they in the ATL as well, man.
No. Well, the funny part is by the way, I love Jagged Edge,
right.
Where the party at, I want to be the one you love.
Yeah.
Like, they incredible to me.
And I ran into Jagged Edge a few times too, and every time I run into them, they always show me love. So yeah, even outside of being creative or working, I got nothing but love and respect for Jagged Edge. And, I was a fan of Jagged Edge. I'm still a fan of Jagged Edge. That's never gonna fade. They legends in my eyes.
I was just putting it in the atmosphere. Exactly. I was just putting it in the atmosphere.
No. Put it in the atmosphere, because me and my brother, we definitely those type of people that the more unlikely or weirder the idea or the collaboration or the vibe, me and my brother be like, yeah, we definitely should do that. Because until you said it, we would have never thought about doing a song with Jagged Edge, and now you said it, we might get off the phone and be like, yo, that actually might be kind of fun. Like brothers with brothers.
I got another guy for you. Y'all know Keith Robinson, the actor from Dreamgirls. He played.
Oh, okay, yeah. From Dreamgirls, yeah.
Dark skin guy played Effie's brother.
Yes.
Yeah. He's been putting out music. Got a good voice. Oh yeah. Got a good voice. If you go to YouTube and just type in Keith Robinson, and you'll start hearing his music. I think.
I
mean Keith Robinson.
Yeah, I didn't know that he was a singer as well.
Yeah, man. He put out a Christmas stuff. He's been doing music. He's been doing music for a while, man. Just because the stuff that y'all do. One thing I'm good about, man, fellas, is and I always tell people, man, I don't want nothing. I just like to see good collaborations. But one thing I'm good at is taking connections and make them connect, man. I know a kid now that sounds just like, I'm talking about acapella, sounds just like MJ. Yeah, it sounds just. Think about it. When you're singing Human Nature,
Yeah,
acapella, you because you know how MJ was. So
fine.
this dude is another guy. So yeah, trust me, I know people y'all could collaborate with, man.
Oh no, no, no.
And you guys are that talented to me. Like I said, I'm just a fan. And the reason I asked you the question regarding the production that you guys have done, right? I just felt
Yeah.
like more people should know about the different things, from the production and songwriting side, because but T-Ron, I did like what you stated, which is true, that when you guys are behind the scene, it is about the artists that you're songwriting for or producing for. I'm just a fan of you guys, and I just wanted people to be able to know the other stuff that you guys do when you're not putting out your own music.
Oh no, no, no. And I appreciate you shining the light on us. And like I said, this is an art city interview, so the light is ours now. But I always say it's like, look, managers ain't stars,
Nah,
executives ain't stars.
nah.
No, listen, the producer ain't the star, and the writer ain't the star. The star is the star. You know what I'm saying? And and J-Lo is a star, Beyonce is a star, Rihanna is a star, Ice Cube is a star, like Snoop Dogg is a star. Hey,
Lizzo's a
Lil
star.
Baby,
Chloe's a star.
Lizzo, Quavo's a star. Lil
Yeah.
Baby's a star. And I say that to say, because a lot of our friends in this music business who are behind the scenes, I think sometimes we go through this battle every day of wanting more credit and attention for what we do.
Mm-hmm.
But but the thing about it is, everybody that knows that we are talented knows that we are talented, and everybody that's creating music knows that, hey, yo, that dude did that, and we would like him to work with us because we think he could help us, or she or they can help us do this thing. So with me and my
Gotcha.
brother, man, we just continuously stay humble, stay in
Mm-hmm.
our lane. Our number one motto is, come over here to minding our own business records. If you want to hit records, everybody over here at minding our own business records, we give you hits, and we go our ass home to our families, and we watch our movies, and we let you be a superstar. We
Yep.
don't want to,
I love it.
we don't need to shine. This is your time to shine.
I love it. I got two more questions for you guys. Um,
Shoot.
what where do you guys get your inspiration from to do what you do? Where does the inspiration come from?
I think over the course of years, the
Mm-hmm.
inspiration definitely changed, maybe a few times.
Mm-hmm.
But as of right now, the inspiration just come, at least for me,
Mm-hmm.
the inspiration comes from, just wanting to be great, wanting to win, wanting to be hard, representing not just an island, but the whole Virgin Islands in a whole. And it's like, yo, I want the world to be familiar with the talent, the creativity, the creative mind. You know what I mean? These people are coming out of this small little dot on the map. Yeah, we're doing stuff that's impactful and that could change the world piece by piece, in one way or the next.
What about you, T-Ron?
Oh man, inspiration. I mean, I would say, if you got to find out the why. And I get up every day, and it's I would say two things. Man, I really love what I do, and
Okay.
and I love it with all my heart, like an unconditional love. Like, the music can't break my heart, or never has. And then two, hey man, my family, man. You know what I'm saying? I want my wife to follow. My wife to look at a man that she feels like she's proud to follow. And I want my kids to look at a man that they feel like they're proud to call their dad. Like, yo, bro, you see that dude right there? That's my daddy. Oh, who's your daddy? Oh, that's your daddy? But nah, that my daddy is incredible. Hey, Hey, bro. No, for real. Like,
No,
hey, I don't know.
you took me back when we was kids. You remember you was a
Yeah,
kid? It was always, man, my dad'll beat your daddy. Yeah, like I'm
yeah,
trying to tell you.
yeah.
Yeah. So and that's
And
what you basically that's what you're
Yep.
saying. You want
yeah,
your kids to look and say, that's my dad. Oh man, you yeah, okay, but my daddy, I'm
yeah,
with you. I'm with
yeah. And I'm so and so my motivation every day is to continuously grow and get better,
you.
educate myself to being a better human being and man.
Sure.
And I think with that being said, you know, I keep working on my craft. You know, the more you shoot in the gym, the better your shot gets. So,
Yeah.
you know, I'm in the, in the studio every day writing songs, some good, some bad. But the more and more you do, the better your percentages get. And that's what we, and that's how we keep working, and that's how we keep going.
Yep.
My final question for the both of you is how have you guys grown since you've been in the business from the time you guys came in, you started and got on and dropped that first single to where you are now? How have you guys grown?
Man, oh man, how have we grown? I'm gonna say this: me and my brother are way more patient, and we don't take none of this shit personal. Now
None of
you can none of it. Hey, brother, you can say whatever you want. If we don't like it, we gonna say you got that, bruh. We gonna walk home to our life. We gonna walk home. We gonna look at each other like we're not doing that shit. We like, nah, okay, or 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 we gonna be like, okay, based on what old boys say, how you feeling it? Now I think this would be dope. I don't like that part. Okay, cool. We go back and forth. We talk with the team. So I think me and my brother are a whole lot more patient, not as radical and not as like emotional as we used to be when we were younger, which
Mm-hmm.
I don't regret anything because I think some of those same radical ideas and movements and emotions are the reason why we got so far because we
Mm-hmm.
weren't afraid to be like, hey nigga, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
But now instead of saying it that way, we're more
Mm.
like, hey man, let's sit down and talk about this as men and let's respect each other and let's come up with a, with a fair, conclusion for the ideas that we're trying to do. Yeah.
Wow, man, I wish you guys nothing more but the continued success. I have not had the pleasure to see you guys live. So, hey, man, when y'all get ready to perform in the ATL, man, tell Benny hit me up, man, so I can be in the spot, man, to see you guys live, man. Especially you living in the A. Come on,
No,
I got to represent you.
I got no, we got you, man. Listen, thanks for this
Yeah.
interview. It was, what I'm saying, it was definitely a good. I appreciate you coming with not so normal of you come in with questions like you did your research, you came in, you was telling us stuff about ourselves, and I was over here like, oh, this nigga know us, okay, good, okay, this gonna be good, so
That's
I just to let you know, I appreciate you doing your due
Appreciate you.
diligence before having
yeah.
a
No, we both.
conversation, and
Thank you, man.
thank you so much.
It meant so much to me. One, that you guys come on, and two, I always tell people with the show interruptions. The reason I named it interruptions is because I'm trying to make sure that when I interview you guys, as you see, it's not about me. That's why my background is you guys. Is
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
is that I'm trying to have a different conversation with you guys than you had before. And I know you guys, what you're talking about, far as you keep having the same questions asked over and over and over and over. And so I try to go look at interviews that you did previously to say, okay, they already talked about that. We're not going to talk about that because you've already, why do an interview and keep having the same conversation?
Right.
So
That's what I'm saying.
I appreciate you recognizing that, man. So you guys continue much success. Stay safe out there, man, and stay blessed, man.
Bless you
Thank
too,
you.
brother.
Peace.